Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator Rome, where in between episodes I was just clicking through the Sue for Peace and I noticed that Become Subject is grayed out. I'm not sure if that'll change once this fort falls, or if we're just going to have to full annex them. But either way, I'm kinda confused about that. It might just be because of our superiority CB, I have literally no idea. This general just died. General of the 3rd Legion, which is our sieging legion, and we need a Postumae Fulvii or Sulpicii. Let's go for this guy. He's a Postumius, and he is our best leader. Perfect. I will happily take that. Okay, so we are gaining a small amount of men per month. Not nearly as much as I would like to be. We can also colonize over here when dominant religion is no longer Hellenic over here. That'll do the trick. We don't have any citizens right now. Let's go ahead and promote this guy to citizen and convert this guy to Hellenic. And then let's promote this guy to tribesman, or from tribesman to freeman. And then we need to convert some of these slaves over here. And now we should be able to colonize on 19 September. Okay. Oh, 100 civic power. Oof. That's hard to pass up. We're doing it. Because that means we can get an invention as well as continue colonizing. National population growth, 0.05%. We're going for it. Excellent. Okay, so we are making 6 per month. It's going to be a while before we can actually do another colonization anyway. So maybe we should just get ourselves another tech. Okay, Polygnia is being friendly again. Good for them. I am very okay with that. Yeah, let's just get ourselves another tech. Siege ability, hostile attrition, cohort recruit speed, province import routes, monthly wages for characters, national slave output, war score cost, endorsed party cost, tributary opinion of us, navy morale recovery, ruler popularity gain, or omen duration. More omen duration, of course, means that religious power is more and more abundant, which is intriguing. I like this siege ability, though. Let's go ahead and grab that for now. Make our sieges go by a little bit faster. Which would sure be nice, because these sieges can take a really long time. Oof. Didn't succeed that time. Is this revolt actually free? No, they're in a war with a whole bunch of enemies. Okay, I'm fine with that. Come on, siege. There we go. 100% war score. So, oh, we can actually demand that they become a feudatory now. So we can demand tributary, tribal vassal, or feudatory. What's the difference between a tribal vassal and a feudatory? Tribal vassal does not join us in wars and cannot be integrated later on. And they can cancel that on their own. So we're just going to do feudatory. I don't see any reason to make them a tribal vassal when we can make them a feudatory. Excellent. Let's go ahead and come on back here. And we need to rest our legions, for sure. So one of these is a tribal vassal, right? That's a feudatory. This one is a tribal vassal. No, they're a feudatory as well. Feudatory. And we annexed this one down over here. So I guess they're all feudatory. And we've got ourselves a fancy new one up here. Now they're kind of unhappy with us right now. We should maybe consider improving opinion with them. There we go. Now, can we colonize this? 19 September. So next month. Sounds good. Well, we've definitely been growing. There's no doubt about that. August. Okay, so 19 September. And we want to colonize with a freeman if we can. We've only got the one citizen there after all. There we go. And now as far as this goes, we need an adjacent city with at least 10 pops. And because a C-tile share works, it means that it has to be either this city or this city. And we're much closer to 10 pops here. We've got 7, 8, 9, and then once this slave pops up, we'll have 10. So I think we should go ahead and assimilate and convert this slave, and hopefully they'll become Roman and Hellenic when this new pop comes out. And let's just go ahead and convert over here as well. I want this to become majority Roman and Hellenic, which it now is. Excellent. So when is this going to grow? Still several more months. Okay. So we won't be able to colonize this for a little while yet. Sounds good. Well, our legions are almost fully replenished, which is very nice. We should go ahead and drop our army maintenance while I'm thinking about it. There we go. And we should consider fighting Carthage. They have 45 cohorts. They have a lot of feudatories. There's no doubt about that. They have 5. But, I mean, we have, what, 4 feudatories? I think we have 4 feudatories. Yeah, we do. So we have a comparable amount of feudatories, although we have more power than they do that we control. They have the one more feudatory, and I suspect some of their feudatories are a little bit stronger than our feudatories. But we'll see. I don't think I want to feudatory Genuacia just yet. I think we'd rather take that. Right now, though, Egypt is kind of the big bad. There's also Moria over here. They have 129 cohorts, and they are gaining 2,000 manpower a month. So they're also pretty evil. But we're probably not going to run into them for a very long time. I mean, we're probably not going to run into Egypt for a while. Our current midterm goal is definitely to take out Carthage and consolidate Cisalpine Gaul, into maybe Iberia and North Africa, and expand down into Egypt that way. Oh, look at that. Egypt has started going into Phrygia. That's interesting. Increased social tensions. As Rome has grown, our once vitally important permanent allies in Italy, known as the Socii, have become increasingly less important. Their diminishing significance has not been lost on them, with the privileges and attention the Socii formerly received falling into decline. They're particularly irritated by what they see as the encroachment of our citizens into their lands, who they claim are settling unlawfully. Thus they accuse us of favoring newly conquered peoples and citizens while disenfranchising our old and loyal allies who are not classed as citizens of Rome. So, all of those guys, our current feudatories, would lose opinion of Rome, and we would lose popularity, or we could gain popularity, spend 900 gold, and they would gain 10 opinion of us. That's a lot of gold, but given the options, I think we must not lose their support. I'm okay with losing the gold. It's not a huge deal. And our legions are very close to being full, which is super excellent. We only need 17,876 men, make that 16,959 men, even. I don't know why I said 55 men for a second there. And this city will be grown in what, like 4 months? 4 or 5 months? Something like that. And at that point, we will be able to support a colonization of Aluka, which is fantastic and absolutely a necessity. Carthage is currently being occupied by these guys. Now, isn't that fascinating? They're down to 40 cohorts. So, I mean, we have double their cohorts. It's good to know. If we can get more supply limit, though, I would like to increase the size of our cohorts. Because, like, 20k is... It's on the cusp of not being enough right now. There's been quite a few times where we've had to have a second legion nearby because our single legion wasn't necessarily strong enough. So I would like to embiggen them, like maybe to... I would love to double their size, 10, 20, 10, but there's no way that we can support that without massive attrition. And I'm not okay with that right now. Attrition is a big problem in this game, much bigger than in, say, Europa or Crusader Kings. I mean, in certain areas in those games it's a huge problem, but in this game it's a huge problem basically everywhere. One thing I was just realizing is we can build roads now, and I want to experiment with that real quick. Let's take this guy over to here, and let's try building... Actually, let's go straight into Rome, and let's try building a road from Rome to Luna. See what exactly that ends up looking like. Like, can we see it on the map? Where's Build Road? I know it's here somewhere. Build Military Road. So we pay 10. A road will be created from this location when the unit reaches its next location. This unit gains army movement without roads minus 90% until done with the action. So he's building a military road. And can we tell him to go all the way to here and do it? Will we be paying 10 military power per tile? I don't know, but we can afford an invention. So let's go ahead and do that. Hostile attrition, cohort recruit speed, military tradition cost. I mean, that's nice. Province import routes. All of these are nice. National slave output, aggressive expansion impact, diplomatic range, aggressive expansion change, navy morale recovery, ruler popularity grain, apparently. Yeah, we'll take the ruler popularity grain, please. There we go. Okay, so Rome is refunded 0. Are they currently building? I'm not sure if they're building or not. They were holding a shovel before. Now they're not. And it looks like there is a road here now that I don't think was there before. I would have to check the video. So we have to build a road like this. One province at a time. Okay. And these guys are building the road now to Care. And we're just going to build it up the coast. We're gaining 4 monthly. So that offsets the cost to some degree. It's taking them quite a long time to get there. We'll arrive in April. Yeah, okay. So we can kind of do this indefinitely. Interesting. Octavius Cornelius Arvina appears to be developing a strong camaraderie with Marcus Fulvius. Sometimes it can be advantageous to have a friend watching one's back, but it's not too late to avoid this situation. So Do we want to become friends with the nephew of the governor of Cisalpine Gaul? Or actually, yeah, do we want to become friends with the nephew of the governor of Cisalpine Gaul? I was correct. I don't think that's a problem. Sure, go for it. You never know when it'll be useful to have a friend. So then, where do we see the road in this view? Because, I mean, I physically see the road here, and I'm willing to bet there'll be one going up to there as well. But where do we see the road connection? Because this is where we see the terrain type. Oh, this is where we transfer occupation. Okay, that's good to know. It's not considered a building. I don't know. At any rate, we'll be watching for this road to appear in a couple days. Yeah, there it is. There's the road. So I guess we just see it on the map. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell this guy to start building a road again. Up to here. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we'll finish building this road, and we'll consider what our next move should be. Should we move against Carthage this early on? I'm not sure. I'll think about it, and we'll find out in the next episode. Subscribe for more, and see you all next time.